Hey guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today we're going to make the Meteor Motif from the 2022 VVCAL. I'm starting with a slip knot and chain 3 as usual, and then slip stitch in the third chain from the hook to make a ring. And straight into the ring, I'm going to make a beginning 2DC cluster. So that's going to be a single crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Okay, and that's the first 2DC cluster of the round. And then I'm gonna make chain 2, 2DC cluster. And I'm gonna repeat chain 2, 2DC cluster until I have 8 2DC cluster total, including the beginning one, and 8 chain spaces. All right. Okay, so I've went ahead and joined my round. I've got my 8 2DC cluster here, and I joined with the slip stitch in the first full double crochet of the first beginning 2DC cluster. So straight into my chain space, I'm gonna make a beginning 4TR cluster. So I'm gonna make single crochet, chain 2, and then make a 3TR cluster, yarn over twice, insert your hook, draw up a loop, and pull the yarn through 2 loops on the hook. And do that a total of 3 times in the same chain space. Okay, now we have 4 loops on our hook. Draw the yarn through all 4 loops. And then I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'm just gonna make 4TR cluster in the next chain space. So yarn over twice, draw up a loop. All right, there we go. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, draw up a loop, draw the yarn through 2 loops on the hook twice. And we're gonna do that 4 times in the same chain space. And when you're done, you're gonna have 5 loops on your hook. Draw the yarn through all 5 loops to close your cluster, and chain 5. All right, so we're gonna keep going like this around, and we're gonna have a total of 5 4TR clusters. I'm sorry, 8 4TR clusters and 8 chain 5 spaces. Okay, so I have 8 4TR clusters here, and I'm gonna join by putting my hook through all of the loops that I used to make my first 4TR cluster and make my slip stitch. Okay, so now I'm gonna make 6 single crochet in every chain space around. Okay, 6 singles in every chain space. All right, so I've got my 6 singles in every space, and then I made slip stitch in the first stitch. So now in the next stitch, I'm gonna make single crochet, chain 2, skip 1, single. Okay, just chain 2, skip 1, single, all the way around. Chain 2, skip 1, single. All right, so you're just gonna have these little chain 2 spaces. Okay, I worked all the way around, and I made slip stitch in my first single. And now for the next round, you're just gonna make a slip stitch in the first chain and then single crochet in the same chain space. And now you're just gonna make the same, oh, my cat just fell off the table. Now you're just gonna make the same round again with single crochet in the chain space and chain 2, single crochet in the chain space, chain 2, all the way around. All right. Okay, I finished my round and I made slip stitch in the first single crochet of the round. And now in this first chain space, I'm gonna make 3 single crochet. And then in my next chain space, I'll make 1 double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. That's gonna be our corner. And now I'm gonna make 3 singles in the next 3 chain spaces. Okay. All right, so I've got double, chain 2, double, and then 3 singles in the next 3 chain spaces, and now I'm at a corner again. So double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. Okay, and just work that way until you finish the round. I'm just gonna swap this out with one that I've already finished that round. So I made my slip stitch in my first single crochet, and You can see that we've got a nice looking hexagon here with these chain 2 space corners. And then your last round is just going to be a single crochet round. You're just going to make single crochet in every stitch around, and then when you get to the corner, the chain space, just make 3 singles. All right, so just make single crochet in every stitch and 3 in each chain space corner. All right, so here is the final Meteor motif from the 2022 VVCAL. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you on the next one.